Alrighty. So a while back, I made these journals. Um, Glue book slash junk journal. And I like to think of them as a guilt-free journal. And the reason I call them guilt-free journals is because you know all the journals, they're so pretty nowadays with all this pretty stuff and all the work that goes into it. And by the time you get it, you don't want to write in it. You don't want to paint in it. You barely want to touch it, because you feel guilty about messing up somebody's, work of art. So these are absolutely no work of art. They are a junk journal. They are guilt free. There's absolutely nothing pretty in here that you can feel guilty about messing up. As we go through them, if you didn't see the other ones, you will be a believer that you can actually use these guilt free. Now, these are pretty, I have four of them, and they're pretty much identical in that they have 180 pages. They are 5 by 7.5, and most of the spines are approximately 1.5, which is a tiny bit of, a little variable there. All right, so what I did is some of you may know I'm trying to destash all of my scrapbook paper. So I'm getting them and I'm putting them into these journals so that you can paint, glue, write, tear out, whatever it is you want to do. So we'll go through these and I'll show you one, and they'll all have the same papers, and they all have the three signatures, and I've reinforced them in the center. I've left the outside as is so that if you just want the grungy look, hey, you certainly have that. If you want to cover it up with paper or fabric, whatever you want to do, it's ready for you to do what you want because, again, it's guilt-free, right? Okay, so here are the papers that were used. They're just thrown in here in whatever manner they fell. There was no plan, because if there was a plan, then you might start feeling guilty about it. And the whole point is not to feel guilty. So absolutely no plan went into this. Rip the paper out, rip it in pieces, make a signature, sew it in. Guilt free. Aw, look at the puppy. But as I looked through it, there was there was a tiny theme that I didn't realize was going on. Everything ended up being some kind of a bird or some kind of dog. Well, there I go. See, there's no bird or dog there. But anyway, there turned out to be like a tiny, see, a tiny little theme through it. So don't feel guilty. Go ahead, cover it up. Who cares? So then also what I did is, because I gutted the book, I took some of the pages from that book, stuck it in, so you could use that to play with. And this one happens to be a German reader, so this is in German. So good luck with that. So all of the rest are the same. The only thing different are in each signature, I put a picture from this little book that I have. Again, I ended up picking dogs and birds, so that's the only difference that you'll see in these journals. Oh, another doggy. I forgot to mention that all I did with the covers, I did wipe them down really good, and then I put a coat of Daddy Vans so they feel nice. I mean, they're still grungy looking and look like they're falling apart, but ooh, they feel good. And this, even though this looks like that, it's been reinforced in the inside. It's not going to fall apart, so not to worry about that. So that's that one. And again, I have some of the pages from the original book there in the back. And same. Oh, see? Oh, fuzzy dog. But you can see it's the same papers that I used throughout the whole thing. Same ones. Oh, see, birdie. That's what I was noticing. Either a dog or a bird. What was going on in my head? Oh, well, bird dogs, I guess. I don't know. And then there's some of the original from that book. Yeah. 67 cents originally. Not bad. And here we go again. The guilt-free zone. Oh. Oh. Guilt-free. He lost his dog. That's okay. You might be able to find it. Maybe glue one in there for him. It is a glue book, right? All right. So you get the idea. Yeah. And then here are some of the pages from the original book. Sitting there all pretty, waiting for you to play with them. And if you're new, and even if you're not new, but specifically if you're new, you'll be happy to know that in case you say, I have nothing to put in there, what do I do with it? I don't have a collection. I'm a newbie. I just started. No problem. Everyone's going to get one of these little packets, and it's got stuff from magazines and books and things like that, just ready for you to chop up and glue and put into your book. So, guilt-free. Guilt-free. So, I've been playing with these, and you always know they have a home here with me as long as I can handle it. And then, boom, it's ready to be adopted, and they need a new home. And I think with all this goodness, that new home will probably be with you.